Hello, in this video we're gonna learn computed. Computed are JavaScript functions. I'm gonna add computed after methods. I'm gonna create a function to show you how computed works. This function returns the variable message. In this video we will see the difference between computed and methods. Inside the div of Vue application, I'm gonna call the computed function. I'm gonna write computed between double curly braces. We write the name of the computed function without parentheses. This is the first difference between computed and methods. In methods, I'm gonna create a method that do the same thing as computed. To call a method, I have to write its name plus the parentheses. I'm gonna duplicate the code so we can see another difference between computed and methods. I'm gonna add to method cancel.log method, and I'm gonna add to computed cancel.log computed. I'm gonna reload the page. On console we're gonna see the difference. On console I have one computed and two methods. In HTML I'm gonna add the words computed and method so we can tell which is computed and which is a method. On browser both computed and method returned the message hello world. But on console we have one computed and two methods. Computed returns a value one time and catch its value, and it reuse its value when we recall computed. Method execute the function every time we call it. This is the second difference between computed and methods. Now I'm gonna change the value of the variable message. Computed execute the function the first time we call it. Method execute the function every time we call it. Now I'm gonna write a comment and we will see what will happen. Remember that the last time I used vModel to two-way bind the variable new comment with the text area. So when I write a text on text area, the value of new comment changes. Watch carefully the console. Each time I write a letter or erase a letter from the text area, methods execute the function. Computed don't do anything. So computed execute the function only when its variable changes. But method execute the function if any variable changes. But what about the method add comments? We will add to this function cancel log new comment. We will see if it do anything when a variable changes. It don't do anything. This method is related to an event listener. It don't do anything if we don't call it. So it's safe to use methods with an event listener. It's better to use computed without events. If you have many methods and many variables, and every time a variable changes, Vue JS execute functions, your application will be too slow. What will happen if I use computed to add a comment and not a method? Let's try. I'm gonna create a computed that add a comment. Computed don't let me write the comment. Every time the variable new comment change, computed execute the function. There is a way to force Computed to wait until we finish writing the comment. We use the directive vmodel.lazy. Now Computed waited until I call it to execute the function. What if I want to add a parameter like a username to my functions? Let's try to see what will happen. Example, my comment equal username plus the new comment. I'm gonna push com to the list of comments. I am using a method. Username is David. David said nice car. Let's try to do the same thing with Computed. I'm gonna use vmodel.lazy. I got an error. Computed don't accept parameters. This is another difference between methods and computed. In this video we have seen computed and the difference between computed and methods. Next time we will see component. This is the end of this video. Take care.